Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. How are ya? Well, I'm in the kitchen and I've got one zucchini left. Remember when I demonstrated how I fry zucchini? And I had a package of 2? Well, this is the zucchini that was left. So I've cut the end off of it and I'm going to shred this zucchini. So what I'm going to attempt to show you how to make is a different twist on zucchini, it's like a zucchini patty. And I'm making it similar to the way I like to make my salmon patties. So I've got my zucchini here. I've got half a package of soda crackers or saltines. I've got an egg, for sure 1 egg, and if I need to, I will put in a second one. And I have some minced onion. Now in my salmon patties, I don't use, would be all I would use would be salmon, eggs, saltines, salt, pepper, that's it. But to the zucchini, I'm going to add some minced onion, some garlic, and maybe another spice or 2. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about something. So, and salt and pepper. But we'll get to that. The zucchini is going to be shredded, and then I'm going to put it in my colander with my bowl because zucchini is full of water. And so we have to make sure that that water is drained out and that it is that the zucchini is as dry as we can get them. Not totally dry, but zucchini being what it is, you're never going to get all that water out of it exactly, but it's like a cucumber. It is full of moisture. So we're just going to shred this up. You can see this is not taking very long, is it? No, it is not. Okay, that's pretty good. So this one was starting to get just a little bit wrinkly. Zucchini does not, a fresh zucchini doesn't really have a very long life. They will start to deteriorate after a while. So it's important that we use them. Now in the past, when I wasn't going to use them quite as soon, I would shred them like this or slice them very thin, and then I would actually freeze them. So, got my, gonna put this one doesn't seem to be overly wet, but you know what, we'll see, we'll find out. Okay, this zucchini has been sitting for a while, and as you can see, it's not very much moisture. So I think we're pretty good to go there. So I'm gonna put this in my bowl. There we go. In the meantime, while I was waiting for the zucchini to drain, I crushed up, actually I beat up the half a package of saltines. Took my little finger and I beat that in the wrapper because I just really didn't want to dirty any more stuff. So there it is in there. Okay. Now we're going to add got this, the crackers, and you notice they're not exactly teeny tiny crummy bummies. I mean, they're crummy bummies, but they're not crumbs. I'm going to add 1 egg to start. If I need the other egg, I will definitely use it. Going to put some garlic in here. Because remember, zucchini just takes on whatever flavor you add to it. It doesn't, that's just the way it is. Zucchini is pretty bland, as far as I'm concerned. Now I'm going to sprinkle some salt on here, but I already did salt the zucchini, and the saltines are salty. So, I'm trying to think if I want to put anything else in there. I think I'll put a little bit of parsley in here. Not that it necessarily needs it, but, well, okay, let's just do that. So, I'm going to mix this up. And, I said, if I need to add another egg, I will. I just might need to, because the crackers do absorb a lot of moisture. Now, why am I using saltines rather than, let's say, flour? I notice a lot of cooks use flour to bind their zucchini. I use saltines, number one, because they're still fairly cheap. And let's put that other egg in. And number two, once you fry these zucchini patties, they add the saltines add a crunchiness to the patties that, honestly, unless you're going to use something more expensive like panko or whatever, it adds a crunchiness to the patties that you just really only get from saltine crackers. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Now, once I cook these up, I'm going to eat a couple of them. However, I'm making these primarily for the freezer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on this rack when they come out, and I'm going to freeze them individually. Just lay them in a pan or whatever, stick them in the freezer, and then I'm going to put them in a freezer bag so that I can take them out and eat them whenever I want to. I'll just pop them in the air fryer when I do that. Now, that's the same thing I did with the fried zucchini, and I have to tell you, that works out really, really great. Now, if you're cooking for a family, you're probably not going to do this, but it's just me. I don't want to mess them up when I flip them. These are pretty simple to do. They are have very few ingredients. For those of you who have zucchini that is just abundant this year, congratulations to you. If you can find zucchini fairly cheaply, or find someone who will beg you to take the zucchini, by all means, take it and do something with it. It really is good, and you can do just about anything you want. And it freezes well. Just this past spring, I used up the last of the zucchini that I had in the freezer. So, that is, it will last. It will last a while. Let's see what we've got here. Now I'm going to press this a little bit. Not much, but I'm going to press it a little bit. And you'll hear it pop a little bit. Some of the moisture will come out. If you want to make these smaller, and by all means make them smaller. That's fine. If you want to make them bite-sized, you can do that. Now, these will get flipped again. This is how I fry up my salmon patties, tuna patties, or you can do canned chicken like this if you want to. That's how I fry them up. I use my little scoop it in there, get one side browned, and then I flip them. And then I will flip them, press them, and then flip them again. Got our little test piece here. So, just make sure you have plenty of fat in your pan. This is on a medium-high right now. So, flip them again. I could pack more in there if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Let's see what this tastes like. These smell good. That's pretty scrumptious. Very scrumptious. You can taste that little hint of onion in there. It's a very small hint. Not that much. Now, these make a nice side dish. And honestly, if you want, you can mix in a can of chicken in there. Just double the amount of soda crackers when you add more ingredients. You can make these with tuna, but just double the crackers. Use a whole sleeve instead of half if you're going to bulk this up. You can put all kinds of things in there if you want to, just to bulk it up and make it a main dish. That's pretty easy to do. You can add a can of salmon to this, but just adjust your ingredients accordingly. That's what you need to do. Use your judgment. I'm going to flip these again for just a minute. So I think, hang on. I'm going to pull a paper towel in there. Just because show you what I'm doing here. You can see what I'm oopsing about. Turn my pan down. So, there's the first ones. Turned my heat down a bit. I'm expecting I'll probably be able to get, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more. We'll see. Probably 2 and then a small one. So if you have a lot of zucchini, you can see how this would work. Just adjust your crackers, eggs, whatever. Just adjust them. Here I got a little bitty game right there. Very tiny. There you go. All right. That little one is going to be for the chef. Because that's me. All right. Now, you can see how I wanted to use up that one zucchini because it was going to look a little sad. So you can see how I'm able to do that, right? You can see it. So, I'm not going to press the tiny one because he's already pretty flat. And like I said, you can make these smaller if you want to. Now, you can have a nice dip for these, which is pretty awesome. Hang on. Dip is really good for them. I've actually turned off the heat underneath those zucchini patties. I'll put a little dab of ranch in here. And turn over the patties. I'm going to try the little one with some ranch in there. But use whatever dip you like. You can use sour cream and onion. You can use just sour cream. You can serve these and put a little dollop of sour cream and chives on these, and they would be delicious. I mean, you can do whatever you like. But these are going to go in the freezer. Flip these over again. See how easy? These are easy. And if you don't have saltines, you don't want to use saltines, then just use whatever cracker you have. Use whatever breading you have. It's fine. It's not something that's, nothing is engraved in stone here. It's just food. And honestly, you can just make it however you want. It's just food. So, that's all it is. So make it to your taste, okay? Now then, while these are finishing off, I'm going to take this one here, which is extremely hot, grab a fork, let's take a look. See what it looks like on the inside. Okay? That's pretty good. See how nicely they hold together? Yeah? I'm just going to put it in my ranch take a bite. Maybe I will. Those are good. I think some cayenne would be good on these too. A little cayenne pepper would be delicious. If you like anything spicy, but maybe red pepper flakes. How about lemon pepper? That would be good. How about that? That would be tasty. All right. That is it. That's it for me. Good. Now, I'm going to put these in the freezer. On a little pan in the freezer, and I'm going to freeze these up individually. And then I can have them with a meal. Take them out a couple at a time. And they're going to be just as delicious in the air fryer as they are right now. Or you can put them in the oven if you don't have air fryer when you want to take them out of the freezer. Okay? All right. That is it for Simple Food, Simple Life. I hope you got something out of this. I love you guys. You know I do. You know. Hold on here. Now listen. If I can do it, you can do it. And as always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.